that last shot was obviously wrong. Or
There was no call. No call was actually. That's what I was saying. Like the last thing that we did was nothing. He went in there and died alone, which was stupid because he thought it was the right thing was to go and die alone. And then like see like he wasn't willing to try my plan at all, which I understand that. But then he ran in and suicided by himself. Like come on. And that doesn't even bother me. Like I don't know. Are you asking a question right now because I just want to make sure that you understand that the reason why I am like done with Grohl and everything is because I never want to get that mad at someone.
that's understandable, but the rest of it's kind of not.
Okay, you're saying that I should have gone in there, the two of us versus their whole team.
No, we obviously lost, and that was probably because the whole team wasn't in the picture, so
There's a
we
number of
lost.
reasons why we lost, yeah, but I mean, you think that
And the
you
fuck,
think
I
that the
was the
two of us
butcher.
should have gone
Like
in there and
fucking.
fought that?
Uh, what were our characters?
I had Varian with a shit build because I'd fucked up my level 4 or level
Okay, so your poke
7.
is trash.
Yeah, my Varian was garbage. Like it was just terrible. And then
So you're.
he was whoever the fuck he was. Uh um the person with the sleep.
It's more so like different. It's still completely different perspectives. You know. So he saw his play in his head. You saw your play in your head. I rezzed, charged somebody, killed 2 people, and died 3 times in a row.
Let's
Three
watch it over. I mean,
times.
I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about.
I'm just saying, like, so pointing the blame, that would be me because I didn't execute very well.
You're still talking about the way that game went, right? Oh, what happened? It says you went offline. I think I lost you in the game.
Yeah, my shit crashed.
Okay. Yeah, I went to view with others, and I still don't think that that really works to view with others. It doesn't seem to function properly. Uh, okay, so I'm just gonna remove you from party, and solo watch that last fight. Loot, watch. It, not available while in lobby. Not available while in lobby. Are you serious? What the fuck? Right, leave game. Leave game. I don't know how that happened. Okay, ranked. Okay, watch. Okay, watch solo.
It's more so you shouldn't get so worked up over it.
You want to say that I shouldn't get worked up over it, but worked over what? Like, what part do you think is non-deserving of getting worked up of? Because to me, like, if I can't get a word in edgewise, and he's just gonna keep attacking my plan even though we didn't do it, and say like we lost, so it didn't matter. Like, I mean, he can repeat that as many times as he wants. He's not my friend anymore. Like, that's it. Like, I only put up with so much. You know what I mean?
It doesn't really affect you personally, though.
It does. It's. I actually was mad. Like, I don't want to be that mad. I don't want to have that miserable of an experience. I don't want to have a friend that I have to worry about when I play with them. I get so mad that I start yelling at the top of my lungs. Like,
All right,
that's something I don't want. I have
I
zero
mean,
need for
I
that.
get that,
Yeah.
but if you step back and like look at it from a different angle,
If you can tell me another angle where I can look at it and he's not doing that, I will gladly look at that angle.
so let's say you were watching this match on stream. It's like you're both shot callers.
No.
Very,
No, he
very
did
type
not. He does not shot call. He just tells me my plan is wrong.
type A personalities, I guess, is a better thing.
I'm not a type A.
Are you not?
Hell no, I'm not a type A. I don't think I'm a type A. If I'm a type A, I don't know it. I'll tell you that for sure. I always thought of myself as type B.
I'm just saying so much. Is it worth that? I don't know. I'm trying to defend Brawl. Fuck.
I don't know why you'd even bother. Like, if we play the stream back, I'm saying, like, let's take boss, and he's saying, no, I'm going to suicide myself because you won't do my plan. I'm going to die right here and not help you do your plan. When I'm like, I can't kill those 3 people. I can't. It's something I cannot do. like, I know my abilities' limits. I know what they have. I can't do it. And he wouldn't try my plan at all. So I'm just like, okay, great. You know, that's fine. And if it were just that, that'd be fine. If that were the end of it, if he's just like, okay, well, I'm not going to try your plan. But he goes and suicides. And so I'm like, okay, so he knows. I mean, he knows he can't solo the 3 of them, right? So, like, what the fuck? and then that, like, that's not enough to remove a friend. Like, you disagree about a strategy, one of you suicides, big fucking deal. But then when you jump on the other person's back and, like, you won't fucking drop it, like, yeah, fuck that. So here, I mean, I'm on the stream. I got it's like 23:24. I'm trying to get it to 23:24. If you're watching on, if you're running it on yours or watching yours, 23:24 is the timestamp I'm trying to look at.
All right, let me use the bathroom real quick.
Yeah.
Time for some action!
All right, I'm here.
Okay. Okay. So we did a couple things wrong. No big deal. Not too concerned about it. But here, if you're at 23:24 and you see it, you can see there were 3 of them there. I just went in, had just tried to fight 3 of them at once. It did not work. It was very evident that I took a quarter of the health down off of what's his fucking face, and I was getting zapped by Ming, and Uther stunned me. Like, I'm just like, fuck that fucking fight, right? You see this?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Now, if I play it from here, now let's just follow my character. I'm like moving down to defend against this bullshit. And Grohl just runs in and suicides. Like, we're still talking about what to do, I think, right at this point. There's the stun. Dead. And I don't know who's doing it, but someone's pinging the fucking boss bottom. Like, it's not even just me. They're pinging for the boss bottom. Like, that's not even just my call. Like, the other people are calling that. Like, I don't know. And I can't get to it in time. Like, I just didn't go to it in time because I just, like, I mean, if I had her moving with me, I could have got there. I saw ETC. I'm going over there. Like, anyway. And here, you know, I'm moving back, but Kroll's yelling at me, and I just start yelling back at him. So, like, there's that, right? So this is going to be painful, but I mean, I've got to go through this, right? I mean, I've got to show this because it personally bothers me. So we'll go to my stream, you know, like we do. Video producer, okay, like we do. And we're actually on HOTS 106 right now, but I think the naming thing got messed up. We'll go to watch, and we'll go to the end somewhere here. Oh, first I'm going to turn it way down. I'm not worried about the Anna Snipes. I'm fine. Okay.
I'm not arguing. I'm right. Like, it's not even an argument. It's a fact.
What do we want to do here? Okay. Let's get to the thing.
It's a fucking Ford in the Keat bottom.
I thought you were gonna heal me. You're
are
dead?
you corn?
Yeah, let's go get the fucking boss. Come on. Okay. So I'm gonna back it up a little bit because right there I'm like, let's go get the. Oh, I think this is actually where we're at the top. Come on, nice. We need you.
Excellently.
Okay, we got that. Our tank just died to fucking AI. Yeah, so that was bad. The tank died to AI. Knives, don't die, please, please. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, don't die, Knives. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You fucking, you are amazing. Oh, and you're both dead.
Good trade, right?
So here it is, right there. I just went in, and it was like immediately, I can't take the three of them. Like, that's not gonna probably could have won that if like we hadn't just done that. That sucks. That sucks so bad. We were like doing good. Like, I'm fine up to this point. I don't have a problem with Grohl. You're seeing this, Knives? You're watching the stream?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's really embarrassing to me because here in a minute, I know I'm just gonna be fucking yelling at the top of my lungs. It's just terrible. I hate when I get like that. I mean, I have a temper, I do.
You do.
Okay.
All right, so
Okay.
like, Grohl's one of your dudes from, I want to say, 7-8 months ago, right?
You're trying to find out how long we were friends for?
I mean, I've been playing for you for a little over a year, I guess.
I think Grohl's been playing with me longer than you have. I don't know if you knew that. I don't play with him as often. I don't play with him as often as you, but I've been playing with him a long time on HOTS. I would think it's been over a year that I've been playing with him too. If you're wondering like how long. I play with you a lot more, don't get me wrong. You and I are like best buddies, but in terms of like,
You son of a bitch.
in terms of time, I was playing with Grohl way before I was playing with you.
It's game without it. You gotta go for it.
We might be able to defend.
What are you gonna defend, dude? Oh my god. Now you're being that guy, though.
What guy? The guy who goes and gets bottom. So right here, he's accused me of being that guy, and that's fine. You know, Grohl has a concept that you can be the person who's like throwing the game, right? Like, you're that guy, because Grohl thinks he's right, and then he's gonna accuse me of this shit where I think that I'm right and I can't be wrong. And it's not that I can't be wrong; it's that I am confident that I will die up there, and I have a questionable idea that I might be able to get this bottom boss and stop one of those things from getting us, and we'll all be alive still. So, like, for me, I'm thinking like, you know, the two of us die. Pretty sure we'll die. I mean, and he admits it. Like, that's the thing that really gets me. He admits we're probably going to die on it, right? Like, and he still proposes that idea. And then, like, I'm supposed to jump in and fucking die with him. Like, no.
The guy who's losing the game for us.
Oh, I'm not going in there.
This
You
kind of
can
looks like
bottom
a
up-
at
you
this
can
this
bottom
point
up
in the video, it looks like a Hail Mary.
fucking forward in the key
He's
fob.
died Not already even to gonna him. kill
You get
He's
to
arguing with
the
me, and he's
core in
already
what, 30
suicided on
minutes
that
from
thing.
now?
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Next game we'll reach core?
Nope, we didn't get
Because there's a
that.
fort and a keep and a core to go through?
I don't know, but if you hadn't just suicided, we probably could have got the bottom boss. It would have pushed the
That's
bottom.
why I asked you to come with me. Because
I
3v5 is
can't-
better
I
than
can't kill
1v5.
them. I can't kill them. That
We
was
can't
not
win
going
a
to
game
happen.
if you don't try.
Look, if you wanna
cannot
argue,
win
you
this
can
All
game
argue.
if
right,
you don't
so
try. I'm not
level-headedly
arguing, I'm right. Like, it's not even an argument. It's a
dispute his reason.
That was me being level-headed. I don't know if it sounded like it, but that was me being level-headed.
All right, so take his information that he gave you, and then look at the situation you have on your.
What? Like it's just me and two people, and there's no chance for us to do anything?
Yeah, there was no call there. Like you can't engage, you can't do shit at this point.
Oh yeah, we've lost. Yeah, I mean, if we got the bottom boss, we would have been in that boat. If I'd gone up there, we'd been in that boat. Either one of those moves would have been better than not doing anything. I agree with that. I agree with it. Compared to what we did, doing either of those other two things would have been beneficial. If he'd done my idea or if I'd done his, that would have been better than what we did. Yeah. If that's the question, I agree.
fact.
Look,
It's
it's
a
not a
stated
fact.
fact.
And then this is where he's really ticking me off because he's saying it's a stated fact. As if I don't even know what his fucking argument is right now because when I asked him if he seriously thought that we could take that because it's just the two of us versus them, and he said no, we probably can't. Like now it's a stated fact. So now he's just trying to get under my skin. Like he suicided and he's trying to get under my skin because he wants to troll me. He's upset that he died there and it's my fault somehow and he's trolling me. That's what I think's going on.
Are
We
we
could have
about
got
to lose
bottom
the game?
boss and then we could have defended.
Are we losing the game?
I'm not
coulda got
entirely
bottom
sure on
boss
that one.
and
Because we look like we're losing.
And now he's asking me if we're losing the game. And I'm saying like that wasn't my argument at all, right?
The game.
We could have got bottom boss and defended. Look, I don't want to play with you
Our
anymore.
core
I don't like
is more
gratitude at all. Like you
I
guys-
mean
you're
perspective.
you're right in the
So
button. I don't
let's
wanna
say
I
you
am
made
right
the
in
wrong
this
call in
case.
his
You
eyes.
never
No.
admit that you're ever wrong.
I
That's the
admitted that I was
problem.
wrong.
That's why I make
Oh
stupid
my
decisions
God,
in bronze.
you're
Like
so much
when I'm
better
Lucio,
than
I
that.
dive
Oh,
deep.
Ming doesn't even work like that?
In
No.
higher rank,
Look at
I
this.
could never
Dead
play
core, dude.
the
Dead
build that I
fucking
went.
core.
Well, yeah, we have no key left. What are we gonna do? Our butcher's dead.
I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm alive.
We
I
could have got.
can't defend all 3 lanes worth of objective, and neither can you.
Okay, so first off,
You're
yeah.
just admit you were wrong.
we didn't get
That's
the bottom
all I'm
boss.
asking for.
We didn't get the bottom
All
boss.
I'm asking for.
Did we
lost
get the
game,
bottom
did we
boss?
not?
Did we get the fucking bottom boss?
Did
Yeah.
we
Did we get the
lose
bottom
the
boss?
game?
Yeah, I
Did
just
we
start
get the
yelling.
bottom boss?
I'm just done
Did
with
we
them.
get the bottom boss? Did we get the bottom boss? Fuck you and half roll. Fuck you. Fuck you. I never want to see you again. I don't want to hear any of your shit. I'm done with you, Grohl. I'm done with you. Because you don't fucking listen. You turn my argument into some other fucking thing that it's not. I never said anything about winning without getting the bottom boss. Yeah. So, like, my final points there, what I'm yelling at, is like, he's done something that is my pet peeve. And that's when I have an argument with points and someone else turns it into something it's not. And they do it consciously and they know they're doing it. And that makes me mad. That makes me extremely mad. That makes me madder than almost anything else. Like that's like when that happens, that's where it's like, cut that person out of life. That's like ban, blacklist, whatever it is, whatever it takes. It's total separation out for me. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, Knives. I'm not sure what you want to say about it. Like, I don't agree that I couldn't do the damage there. I tried to go in there solo and try to take it, and I couldn't do it. Like, I didn't even realize that I had tried it beforehand. But like, just looking at the numbers, like,
total stun machine Uther, you know, and then Ming is in there, and Gazlo. So I've got turrets shooting at me, and he's trying to laser me, and he's in melee. So he's gonna try to melee. He's gonna try to body block me. Like, I can't do it. But I mean, I don't want to fight two battles either. So like, there's a debate like, should I unfriend Grohl? If that's the debate, I've already decided on that. I don't want to have that experience again. And if I play with him, there's going to be situations where he thinks no matter what he's right and what he said is a fact, and that he's going to just turn my argument against me in some fashion where like, well, we lost the game, so therefore I was wrong about taking bottom boss in every way because evidently we lost and we didn't try that plan, so that plan must not have worked potentially, which doesn't make any sense, right? And so like that nugget, that kernel is like grows out. Like I'm not playing with them. I'm not. I already was thinking about not playing with them for like a month ahead of this because I played with them in other matches and like I like Grohl, but when I play with them, he just does whatever he fucking wants. He just does like some other fucking plan that doesn't make any fucking sense to me because he has such a different play style and he doesn't communicate. Like I don't know ahead of time like that he's gonna do this. He's not like saying like he's gonna be the shot caller and making calls all game, and then like we're following that and we're going on to victories. Like that's not what's happening. He's like not calling things. I'm trying to call things. He's saying my plans are shit. And it's just like, well, fucking great, like it's just it's not great, And none of that would lead me to like remove him as a friend as much as just like this particular argument's just like, okay, this is where like I don't ever want to feel. I don't like feeling this way. I don't like today. Like I've accepted that for the next few hours, I'm gonna be miserable. I've accepted that. Like I just feel terrible about the situation. I feel terrible about yelling at him. I know I lost my temper, and I really wish that he hadn't made my argument into something that it wasn't. Now, if it's the other battle, if we put that to the side, we just table that for a minute, and we try to unpack the other battle. And the other battle is like, should the two of us gone and tried to kill the three of them, and could we have done it? There's a chance we could have killed them. There's a chance he could have sleep darted the stun machine, and I could have somehow killed either Ming or Gazlo if I got a good hold on him, and he was healing me. Like we could have possibly done that, right? So there's a possibility that it could have worked. But I don't think that I could have done it. I mean, if I had the other build, if I had properly built Varian, I'd have been all for it. If I had at level 7 gotten the heals that like would let my Varian, heal through that battle, because then I could mitigate, most of Ming's damage on me myself, and then with his heals, like we definitely would have had maybe a 35, 40%, 50% chance even. I mean, I hesitate to say 50%, but like, I mean, Varian with proper heals and going into that battle and knowing that the Ming is kind of garbage player, and then knowing that he could sleep the stun guy, because if he sleeps the stun, I'm not sure exactly how much time that buys us, but it certainly should be a considerable amount. And then the minions, it's our minions that are spawning, and they're coming after the thing. So it's possible that would have worked. Possible. Factual definitive? No. Not a fact. Not a fact. If we were all alive, could we defend? I don't know. I think I need to play this forward to see how it goes, because I don't know what's going on here. It looks like Jarrett is trying his best. Jarrett was really trash. I mean, if there was one thing I'd change about the map, it'd be the way that Jarrett played, or not getting grouped with him.
Yeah.
But here, like, Jarrett's pretty much dying. I'm like dying. We defended top a little bit. It's just the two of us. So I don't know what happened to ETC. I've got to rewind it a little bit and see how ETC died, because I see that ETC just freshly died and your butcher just freshly died. But I kind of feel like we didn't have a healer when you two died, so like, how were you guys gonna stay alive in that fight anyway? So here you're alive. ETC is alive somewhere. Okay, ETC is bottom. You're on Gaslow. Yeah, 3 of them gang up on you. You do kill one of them. Our ATC is trash. He doesn't understand how to use his power. He does his ability on them while he's by himself. He catches them in it twice, but he's by himself. Just terrible. And now we get a Groll spawn, and we're on core. So, I mean, we definitely had no chance of surviving without the healer present, and with Jarrett top, and then in this mess. And then I think I could have helped ETC, like if I weren't having my separate argument with Groll, I might have been able to help ETC. So I don't know. I mean, yeah. I'm not sure. It's never great when you lose a friend. It's never great. It's never a good experience. But if you just if you don't take those steps, you just end up in a loop, right? Because people don't really change. At least they like change always has to be internal, right? So like I'm always gonna have my temper, and he's always gonna think he's factually right, and my opinion doesn't matter, and then he's gonna turn my argument into something else. But for someone else in some future, he's gonna treat them differently, and I'll treat someone else differently. I'm sure. I just don't think that. I mean, anyway. What do you think, Knives? I mean, you seem to be moments ago. You were like trying to defend Grohl. I'm not sure if you thought that I should have not unfriended him, or what you thought, but I feel like you gave me a really good opportunity to vent at the very least, and I really appreciate it.
I feel like it's more like a counter argument. I think you both handled it bad.
Anything else, or was that kind of it?
I mean, that's if you wrapped it all up, yeah.
I agree. You understand why I removed him as my friend?
Yeah, I guess, but
You wouldn't do that if it were you.
no. Given your platform, Grohl is one of your 4 streamers or 4 streamer friends.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he's a good friend if that's what you mean. But I don't just keep friends around because they watch my stream. Like that's not why I'm friends with people. I'm friends with people because they're special to me and I'm special to them, and like the more time you spend together, you become special to each other. Like that's how that works. And like you try to
Sounds gay.
have, I know it's super gay, but you try to have more good memories than bad memories, right? Like that's what you're going for, and pretty sure I'll just collect a lot of more bad memories with Grohl.
True, but I've been watching your stream, and it's either me or him.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it kind of sounds like you're saying because I have so few friends, I can't afford to lose Grohl as a friend. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's a good point, but
I'll be all right. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm back. Do you want to play some more? Oh, it's 7
I
a.m.
can. Yeah.
It's 7 a.m. You probably gotta go to bed.
I don't have to go to bed anytime soon.
Okay.
I don't work until Sunday.
Okay, cool. I just didn't want to mess up your sleep schedule or anything.
That's probably already fucked.
Did Girl whisper you at all?
No.
Didn't say anything to you? Is he online?
Yes. He's not online. He's in the Blizzard app. I guess 27 minutes.
Just message him. Make sure he's okay. Don't say that I said to do that. Just, if you don't mind, just make sure he's okay.
Damn rocket.
Sometimes I'm really mean. And people take it really harsh. I just want to make sure he's okay.
He'll be alright.
Okay.
You fucking softy.
It's just. Just want to make sure he's okay, is all. You know? It's not like I'm trying to be soft. You make it really gay.
That was the intention.
No.
Yeah, gay.
Oh, definitely not. Like the opposite of that, maybe? Fuck. Did you message him, though, or did you not message him? You just assume he's fine.
Yeah, I messaged him. I was lying.
Okay, cool.
He's alright.
Alright, cool. I really didn't like that he was saying that I didn't, they never admit I'm wrong. And then, like, right after that, he gave an exact example where I was wrong, where I was obviously wrong. Where, like, I admitted that I didn't know some functionality of some character. Like, he's like, you never admit you're wrong. You, like, didn't know about this one feature, and then you admitted you didn't know about that one feature. Like, well, fucking yeah, I didn't know about that one feature. What the fuck? But I didn't want to get sidetracked. I didn't want to, like, you know, I didn't want the debate to turn into, like, do I admit that I'm wrong? Because, like, I know that debate. I know I do. He knows I do. I know that he knows that I do. Like, if I'm wrong, I admit it. Like, that's like one of my personal values is important. Like, emphatically, if you're wrong, admit it immediately and emphatically. Like, just fucking Jesus. And I mean, the strategy that I was trying to do, like, it would for it to work, it would require two of them to be dumb enough to go to that to defend that instead of going to our core, right? Like, I mean, if their team is smart, like if they're platinum players or whatever, diamond or gold or whatever it takes, if their whole team goes to our core and ignores that, then sure. Yeah, we don't stand a chance. I mean, if it's their whole team versus us and those three things, we're fucked. But if that if that boss is a lure and it does pull some of them away, like then that shit would work. Even if it just pulls one away for enough, because actually we could have got a little bit lucky. Because if I would have been paying attention, if we didn't have an argument, if we were playing with like pubs, if it were you and I and pubs, and we, or if Grohl just wasn't in voice chat, uh, and hadn't suicided, you know, or if we just lost, like if we just flat out lost, and there was no argument, like then Grohl and I would still be friends, like, right? Oh fuck, it's just fucking annoying, just terrible.
Yeah. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Did you mute me in Discord or in the game?
I should probably meet you. Yep.
Because one of those spots is definitely going to be redundant.
I don't know. I just don't see the. It seems like a lover's core. I don't know. I mean that like in a more so less gay way
I don't know what you mean.
because he has a wiener.
No, I mean like it's a prevention step. It's not a quarrel. It's a prevention step.
The wiener.
No, friend removal.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to counter the argument and try to square it away. You know.
I mean,
So you're gonna sit back and you're gonna think and you're gonna get your reasoning behind it and square it away.
I mean, to me, the only I think you're right. I mean, you're right. I'm gonna have my reasoning. My reasoning's gonna more solidify as time goes on. I'll think I'm more and more right. I think you're right. Like that's pretty much how I operate. Sometimes I reconsider and I like reevaluate and I think like it's reverse a decision or whatever. Like I let Dust back into the group multiple times, and if I look back on it, I wish that the first time I banned him, I just had banned Dust, like because I knew that I didn't like having Dust in the Discord.
What did Dust do to Priest recently for the perma?
So that's a little bit complicated because I guess that like so the reason why Dust was in the Discord was because he was Priest's friend at first. And then they were like, I don't know if Priest was like coming out of the closet or was in the closet. I don't know exactly how long Priest has been gay. I have no idea. I know that Priest is gay, but I don't know how long he's been gay. And he was gay for Dust apparently. And so he I don't know, he just kind of Dust didn't return any of the affections exactly because I don't know what's wrong with Dust. Something is wrong with Dust. In an opinion, that is my opinion. I don't know. I don't know if Dust
Physically and mentally, I assume.
physically has some kind of a stomach issue. Mentally, I don't know exactly what's with Dust. Like something is off in my opinion. I'm sure that he could say the same thing about me. I don't think that him or I actually get along very well. But Priest was trying to pursue a relationship. I think I don't want to. I don't. I don't. It's really uncomfortable to talk about because it's Priest's thing, right? But if my understanding is just that the two of them, it wasn't working out. Dust wanted to see other people or something, and Priest wanted something exclusive, and then and then Dust started seeing someone else or something. I'm not sure. I don't actually know how it works. But I mean, Dust had a lot of issues going on, anyways. Like Dust is in a weird spot with like what he wants out of life, I think, and like what he wants to do as a gamer and as a streamer and all these other things. And he's in and out of the hospital. Like, I think he's just in a really weird spot all the way around in his life. Like, I kind of feel bad for Dust in a lot of ways, but at the same time, I kind of don't feel bad for Dust because he's like he's a lot like me in terms of like not very go with the flow. Like things do get under his skin. I would say that I'm kind of a thin-skinned person a little bit sometimes. Like I tend to have thick skin in some situations, but in some situations I definitely don't. And I know that there's a lot of situations that I've experienced with Dust where Dust doesn't have thick skin either, and is very very picky about certain things. So, and I think that that's why him and I don't get along. But I'm not sure. But as far as why him and Priest didn't get along, it's because Priest was pursuing a relationship. Dust just wanted to be friends, and now Dust is seeing somebody else. So I don't know. But yeah, Priest. I mean, Priest should have moved on sooner, and probably. But I mean, it was a pretty difficult thing, and I think it's very complicated because you know the timing of it, right? Like I don't
Yeah.
think that Priest has had a boyfriend before. I don't know for sure what his dating experience is, but I would imagine that Priest doesn't have like a ton of dating experience. I'm not sure though.
I get it, I guess.
Yeah. Like I just remember like when my first girlfriend that I ever had, I just remember that relationship being extremely painful because of just the total curtains over everything that I didn't know. You know what I mean? Just the unawareness of how to or what was going on or why something might be a certain way. Like just being in the total darkness about it. Like, and then you know the wondering like what's next or when will the next thing happen. Like how frequently do any two people connect? And just like different elements like that. So like when I had my first relationship, my first girlfriend, and that went south, I was like really devastated, because it's just like fuck. And then on top of that, I was like 12 or something, so it was just really just soul crushing, right? Because it was like the only thing I had that was like really important at the time, because like when you're that young, your life is so limited. So I mean, it's not at all the same, but at the same time, like certain elements are going to be similar because it's your first relationship, and you're just like you know so little, right? Whereas after you've dated
I
people a
agree
lot, then you're
completely.
just like, okay, I know how this game is played. I'm gonna fuck all your friends. Then I'm gonna move on. That's so terrible. We're gonna say knives.
I get it completely. My high school girlfriend was like, I didn't do my SATs because she was gonna have a free ride to Purdue. I have to ban something. Hold on a second.
Yeah, probably just ban the standard DW.
Fuck, he's fucking variant.
Don't ban variant, just ban DW. Oh, that's that guy, ban variant. Yeah, good call. Great job, knives. Love it.
But yeah, for my degree, I had to go through 2 years of community college before I could even do regular college. Just because I was like, high school girlfriend.
That's weird that they use their bands and they pick first. Like, I don't know what's going on in the other team. And that's like their best player. They could always give it to their best player.
I bring the mega death.
I stand ready. The crusade calls.
Anyone order a one-man wrecking crew?
I could be mistaken, but I think that I've known Grohl for over 3 years. I think I met Grohl in 2016. But I don't know for sure. It could have been much shorter than that, but I thought it was 2016. No, it had to be more recently than that. Because I met him when I was streaming. Well, I've been streaming for 3 years. Fuck, I don't know.
Not sure if you feel guilty or not.
Guilty about what?
Anytime
Like,
you're ready.
for moving him? No. I don't feel like regret, if that's what you mean. I don't regret removing him.
Here we go again.
I don't feel guilt about it. I feel it was the right thing to do. I feel that it sucks. I feel that it sucks really bad. But I think it's absolutely the right thing to do.
I will fight to my last breath.
Oh, shit. Ugh. Fucking shit. I guess I feel guilty about yelling a whole bunch, because I didn't need to do that. I could have just removed him as a friend. I didn't need to. I could have just fucking took my headset off, set my thing on mute, did all my removing, and then came back and explained what I did and why. I didn't have to yell at him. That part wasn't critical. I could have respected my neighbor's fucking peace, not yelled at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Could have.
Man, we were on such a win streak too. We were doing so good.
For combat, everybody!
Oh,
So,
fuck.
you ready to bust a few heads? Heck,
Let's rock the world.
I mean, I'm not a good HOTS player, so I don't feel like I kind of feel like, you know, Grohl's better off in a lot of ways in terms of like now he doesn't play with me. Probably will just keep going up in rank, which makes me feel bad that you play with me because I think I drag you down. I mean, the reason why we're playing with Budsman is because I'm in the game. That's why we're getting stuck with Budsman. That's why we're getting stuck with Jarrett. I mean, it's just we're getting stuck with these people who are really bad at the game. That ETC because of my character, and I'm sure because I'm getting reported. I really think that the way that this game works is that if you get reported, you put in what people get reported. Because I mean, I've gone with like, you know, 20 games in a row win streak or 13 games in a row win streak, you know, and it's just like crazy long win streaks. And then after I get lippy a few matches, then I just get shit teammates, and I just don't believe that it's a coincidence.
I mean, if you're typing and other people are typing, you're forcing them to type. Not so much as forcing.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
You're provoking it.
Yeah.
Let us storm this fort.
Yeah, I'm glad you said something about that because I normally remove that. I just removed it.
One in the chamber. Keep up the pressure. Clever's clever. I'm calling in a retreat.
Choose a talent.
Going hot.
I shall land shortly. I expect your welcome.
Keep up the pressure. Getting hot out here. I'm pulling back.
There is no escape for you but death, Angel.
Something special for you.
My foe will not expect this.
Fucking Mirrodin's body just like flew right over by me. Yeah, they won that. That sucks. I don't know why we have a Val if she's not going to deal damage to the fucking thing. I don't get that.
Time to man up.
She's a talent.
I mean, we got stuff with bugs. We'll probably die. We have the worst player out here.
We fall
Double tank.
to learn to pick
Oh,
ourselves
shit.
up.
Idle right now.
You just never get used to that. Whatever's clear.
You're dead.
Yep.
That was just mean.
Yeah, Mirrodin's just fucking idle, so I mean,
Stay
what
a
are we gonna
while
do?
and listen.
Our buddy's in some serious trouble. Let's move.
Hell has always
I mean, there's no way to win with the guy just idle. I don't know why he couldn't go idle when he was fucking Ming. Why does he go idle when he's playing for us?
I will find his weakness.
We're gonna lose this shit.
Took that one like a champ.
Their Crummy's doing an ungodly amount of damage compared to us. 44k.
You just never get used to that.
She's a talent. Hey, don't
This medic's my new best friend. Charge.
Wow! Took that one like a champ.
Mirrodin showed up for that one, and then Jaina stayed back. Joanna or whatever her name is.
Hey, that was our core! Our core is under attack.
You have filled him.
Our core is under attack. Okay, that was just mean.
I went hard for Chromie, it didn't work.
Well, that just happened. Got something special for you. This should be good.
Was one of mine. I tell you, my man's
Soon, you must rip him apart.
Capably done, Tim! Film full of daylight. It's all good.
The burning hell shall reign over all.
All right. This medic's my new best friend.
You're so good at catching us in that.
We fall to learn to pick ourselves up.
I don't know why we can't have a good ETC or tank on our team. We get stuck with the ETC that fucking does that by himself, doesn't help anyone. They get one that gets us both in it all the time.
I never remain anywhere for long.
Let's make it count. This should be good.
Choose a talent. We fall to learn to pick ourselves
Dead
up.
instantly.
dark one. It is nonetheless
Never get used to that. It's all good.
Hey,
begins his grand march over so soon. Enjoy your reprieve, mortals.
Hit him hard and fast.
Let's befriend these mercenaries.
Well done. She's a talent.
All day long.
Fort destroyed.
Capably done, team! I must teach this a lesson. Again.
Got something special.
Taste of fear.
You know, it's so cool when they explode like that.
Hit him hard and fast.
Stay a while.
I am impressed. I must retreat, friend.
Minions of hell have pleased me. Cries of agony will echo throughout the heavens.
Much obliged. Got something special for you. Much obliged. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Time to make my retreat.
It's all good.
Bye, Fort.
I'm calling in a retreat.
Immortal never truly dies. I will return, and heaven will fall.
That's it. We got this. Going hostile. Sounds like a plan. Keep up the pressure.
Wow, I don't
like
know
a
what just
jab.
killed me. Chromie just fucking wrecked me instantly. Like she hit me with 3 of them fucking things and her stupid ass dragon's breath instantly.
None can withstand them. Certainly no angel.
We're just focusing the shit out of that tank. Chromie's wrecking us. This Val is gonna die because she targeted the wrong person. Yep. Chromie's the one that's killing us.
Let's make it count.
Hey, you're attacking our core.
Tired of this stalling.
To get that objective, that's all she wrote. You wanna go for the core and try to defend this, or what are you gonna do?
We have to defend now.
Chromie's trying to get away.
Sanctuary and the realms beyond.
Got her.
That's enough of that.
Two at once.
Another winning streak shattered.
Where the hell's Gazlowe at? There he is.
Thanks for the pick-me-up. River's clear.
Our ally needs help.
Give 'em some time.
I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
Okay, that was just mean.
They're gonna get it. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I don't know. Like our team kind of like moved to the right while their team was like coming in.
Hey, you're attacking our
I started to
core.
attack them, but I was alone there. I don't know. Minions are gonna get us anyways. I mean, we had buds on our team, so if we'd have won with buds, we should have gotten like a shit ton of points, right? We should actually get points for doing as well as we did while having buds on our team. In opinion.
Feet.
MVP.
Yeah, you did great. Oh, Knives, you left.
No, it disconnected.
Oh. Did it come back in or no?
It's 8 a.m. I'll probably call it a night.
Okay. See you, dude.
See ya.